Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 6 of Kishkindha Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Hanuman finally brought both Rama and Lakshmana to the Rishyamukha mountain and introduced them to Sugriva, telling good words about Rama and Lakshmana. And on hearing about both of them, Sugriva extended his hand and spoke in a very he one minute. He spoke with humility in his voice, and on hearing the genuineness of Sugriva, Rama immediately embraced Sugriva, and then quickly Hanuman brought some little fire in between them, so that in the presence of the fire, because the fire is something that is always undiluted, uncontaminated, that which cannot be contaminated at all, and their friendship will also going to be remain and never contaminated, and they will be straightforward like the purity of the fire. And then now they are, after they have developed the relation, still they need to be very genuine to each other to strengthen their friendship. In his joy, Sugriva addressed Raghava, the delight of the house of Raghu, once again saying, I have learned your history from my servant, best of counselors, Hanuman, and why you have come to these sylvan solitudes where you reside with your brother Lakshmana. Borne away by a titan, your consort Maithili, the daughter of Janaka, is grieving far from you, and the sagacious Lakshmana, that titan seeking an opportunity to do you mischief. Having slain the vulture, Jatayu carried off your consort, thus rendering you unhappy. You shall soon be freed from the sorrow that the abduction of your loved one causes you. Whether she is to be found in heaven or hell, I shall seek out that lady and bring her back to you, O conqueror of your enemies. Know well, I speak truly, O Raghava. Sita is not destined to be the food of gods or titans. Your consort will prove to be poisoned dish to them. That means if anyone try to touch her, they will going to die. Banish your grief. I will bring your dear one back to you. As I surmised, it was undoubtedly Sita that I saw when the titan of cruel deeds bore her away. If you observe here, Sugriva, instead of once again talking to Rama regarding his history, he is completely paraphrasing whatever he has heard from Hanuman. So, with that, while he is paraphrasing, he must also be observing the facial expression of Rama to judge the genuineness of whatever he is paraphrasing. And once he see the genuineness, he is divulging an another fact happened in them. A days back, they saw a demon carrying a woman away. As I surmised, it was undoubtedly Sita that I saw when the titan of cruel deeds bore her away. She was crying, O Rama, O Lakshmana, in a pitiful voice, and struggling in Ravana's arm like the female of the serpent king. Seeing me with my 5 companions standing on the summit of the mountain, she dropped her cloak and magnificent jewels which we collected and preserved. O Rama, I will bring them to you, and you will perchance be able to call them to remembrance. On this, Rama answered Sugriva in all affection and said, Go quickly and bring them to me here without delay, O friend. At these words, Sugriva, intent on pleasing Rama, ran in all haste to a deep cave in the mountain, and seizing the cloak and jewels, that monkey showed them to Rama, saying, These are they, O Raghava. Then Rama, taking the raiment and the sparkling jewels, found his eyes to be misty with tears as the moon is veiled in cloud. Tears that in his affection for Sita fell in torrents, and losing his composure, he fell to the earth, sobbing, "Oh, my dear one!" Pressing the precious jewels to his breast, heaving deep sighs like a furious hissing of a snake in its hole, his eyes streaming with tears, perceiving Lakshmana at his side, he began to lament bitterly, saying, "O Lakshmana, behold Vaidehi's cloak and jewels, which while being carried away she allowed to fall on the earth. Without doubt it was on this grassy slope that Sita, while being borne away, scattered her ornaments. Their condition confirms it." Hearing Rama's words, Lakshmana said, "I do not recognize the bracelets or earrings, but I know the anklets as I worshipped her feet alone." Here again, if you observe the greatest tradition of Sanatana Bharata, but the wife of the elder brother is always treated as equivalent to the one's own mother. Here, if you observe, both Rama and Lakshmana are of the same age, barring a few days of difference between them that made them elder and younger, whereas Sita is several years younger to Rama. So that way she is younger to even Lakshmana. But when it comes to the treatment, Lakshmana used to treat Sita, she being his brother, elder brother's wife, Lakshmana used to treat Sita like his mother, and every day he used to bow down to her feet, and he never looked face to face so deeply at Sita. Because of that reason, could not able to recognize the bracelets or earrings, because what he saw most of the time was only her feet with deep reverence, so he could able to recognize the anklets of her feet. Then Rama said to Sugriva, in what place did you behold Vaidehi, my chaste spouse? Dearer to me than life itself, what hideous titan bore her away? Where does that monster dwell who has plunged me in this morning? Having carried Sita away and kindled my wrath, he has forfeited his life and opened the portals of death. Say, who is this Titan who in the forest was by craft borne away my tender consort? O chief of Vanaras, today I shall dispatch him to the region of death. Thus ended chapter 6 of Kishkindha Kanda in Ramayana, where after seeing the ornaments that Sita dropped after seeing those Vanaras, and Sugriva brought them in front of Rama, brought out the brought out the anguish and the anger that was still there in Rama out. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Varthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Bye.